Hello Sagittarius, welcome to your timeless reading. These messages are meant for you whenever you find and watch this video. And these messages are for all Sagittarius Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and cross-watching. I'm Lavender Moon, I'm a psychic intuitive tarot reader, and I'm going to take a look into your love, your money, and your health. They will all be time-stamped below. And I want to share some really exciting news with everybody. I've been working on a side project with a friend of mine, and we just completed the first episode. It's a new podcast called Two of Cups Tarot Talk, and it's on Spotify. I will put the link in the description box so you can go check it out. So also, if you would like a personal reading, because this is for all Sagittarius people, the link to my website is in the description box and the About section. It is lavendermoonpsychicllc.com. So please do go check that out. I have some openings. I just opened up some more spots, so hopefully there's something that'll work with you. And let's get started. So the overall energy for your love, Sagittarius, is fear and direction. So I'm picking up that some of you have either been in really long-term relationships, and due to whatever circumstances resonate with you, whether it be death of a spouse, end of a relationship, divorce, whatever resonates with you, you're afraid to go out there again. You're afraid to look for someone new, but you want that companionship, but you're just afraid. And direction talks about needing to go in a different direction. So if it was a relationship where it was toxic and abusive, you need to find different kind of person, different kind of partner, maybe find them in different ways, because the healing with the fairy says breaking free. And I do believe that it's breaking free from your fear of finding new love. And direction says to change up what you're doing, change your direction. So if you met people at bars, maybe don't go to bars. If you met people online, maybe try going somewhere in person. I always pick up on bookstores and libraries. And I even had a client tell me once, like I told her the same thing, go to a bookstore, a library, something. She goes, I love bookstores. So I think if you really like reading books, maybe go somewhere where you can find someone who has the same passion as you, and that'll be a little bit different. Okay. Got the light. This is the sun. So yeah, breaking free from your fears and changing directions will bring you ultimate happiness. And we got boredom, discontent, and boredom. This is the Four of Cups. I do also believe that breaking away from your fears will bring you ultimate happiness, but also break you away from the boredom that you're going through, because being single is boring. I know, I've been there. And I do also empathize with you for being afraid to find love again, or to engage in a relationship again, or even get into something really serious. After my divorce, I really didn't want to get married again. It took a lot of years and the right person for me to change my mind. And we've been married for 12 years and it's going well, and we're really in love. So that works out. But again, I had to change my direction. I changed up the type of person I was looking for. My friend told me that I needed to go after a computer nerd. And while he isn't exactly a computer nerd, he's kind of one of those role-playing nerds. So, just it's different. I never went out with a role-playing nerd before. And we have a lot in common. We really do. All right. Passion ignited. This is the Ace of Wands. This is out with the old and with the new. So you're definitely getting a new passion, like you're discovering new things about yourself, and even what you're looking for in a partner. Okay, then we have 4, rest and rejuvenate. This is the 4 of Swords. This is meditation, resting. I just think maybe some of you need to take a break from looking for love. Take a break and be single. Figure out who you are. Because then we've got 3, rejoice and celebration. This is the 3 of Cups. It's a great friendship card. Hang out with your friends, and soon you'll be celebrating that you found a wonderful partner. All right, let's get the tarot and really clarify all this. 4 of Cups. Universe is definitely reiterating that while you're not looking, something new is coming in for you. A new partner, the one that's going to really excite you. Because as you can tell, the 3 cups, they're empty. They don't fulfill her anymore. So the hand of God is bringing her something that does. So I kind of am getting that saying, when you aren't looking for love, it finds you. Yeah. So if you've been looking, which the other cards don't tell me you've been looking, I'm just hearing that from Spirit. So some of you have been looking, have started looking, you're really afraid, but you've done it. And maybe you've put online profiles up or dating profiles up. And that's good. That's good. It's a step in the right direction. We've got the Empress. She manifests abundance easily. She's nurturing. And maybe some of you are expecting a child, and maybe that's why you're afraid to go after new love, because who wants someone who's pregnant with not their baby? I mean, I'm not saying that. That's just what Spirit's telling me that some of you are thinking. So break away from the fears. There are people out there that are not going to care. If they love you for you, they're not going to care if you're pregnant by someone else. They are not. There are good people out there. I know it's hard to find them. Ooh. Hanged One, change your perspective. And how you look at partners, how you look at love. Again, change your direction. Okay. Eight of Pentacles. Work on yourself. That's what I've been picking up on, that you have to work on yourself and figure out the type of partner you're looking for. Yeah, I do believe you're going to find it. And they are going to come rushing into your life. It could be a Gemini. This is a Gemini. So it's very possible that a Gemini is going to come rushing into your life and sweep you off your feet. Wouldn't that be nice? And Sagittarius, I know air and fire go well together, so I think that'd be a good match. We got Five of Pentacles. You're feeling lack of confidence. Maybe you're feeling like, well, I am, I'm going to go from my personal experience. Oh, I'm fat. Who's going to want someone fat? Well, there are people out there that really don't care what you look like. They just care about what's on the inside. So give up, break free from those limiting thoughts of not being good enough. The low self-confidence, get rid of that. It's not worth it. What are you juggling? So now I just, with this card, I'm picking up that some of you, are parents, have children, and you got divorced or whatever, and you have to juggle taking care of your kids and and dating. And that's hard. There are ways to incorporate it. I know in the beginning you want to keep it separate so you can protect the children, and I get that, and I totally understand. I totally respect that. But I do think that as long as you have it all equal, it will all work out. Just break free from the fears and limiting thoughts, low self-confidence thoughts, the ego. Break away from those so you can find your light and your person. Okay, let's get some angel numbers. Abundance. Yep. What you want is coming in. You're manifesting it, Sagittarius. Ooh, well then. That was interesting. And then we have 11, awaken. I think you need to awaken to your new direction, to your new path. Change how you're looking at everything. These cards are slippery today. 41, habit. Yeah, change where you look for love, where you look for partners. Change the type of partner you look for. Spirit's telling me this is the way it's going to happen. You're going to find the right person. Sagittarius, let's look at your money. We got fear again. Are you afraid that you're not going to have enough money to survive? Is what I'm hearing. Okay. Awakening your true self. Interesting. It's very interesting with fear. In a money reading, this is very interesting for a money reading. Are you afraid that you're not going to find financial stability? That's what Spirit's telling you. You're afraid you're not going to find financial stability. And awakening your true self, I think that means, the confidence. Awakening to the confidence you have that you will make it happen. Triumph. This is the Chariot. This is quick success. As soon as I said you make it happen, it flew out. Okay. You just need to overcome that fear and get that self-confidence. And, I think awakening your true self, I'm also hearing that some of you will be awakening to the career that you're meant to have, or you're meant to, the thing that you're meant to do to make money is what I'm hearing. So whatever that is for you. For me, it was being a tarot reader. I awoke into that this year. Victory and success. This is the Six of Wands. This is amazing, Sagittarius. Lots of success here. But you have to awaken to that. You have to listen to the call when you get those thoughts in your head that, and it makes you feel good to have those thoughts. It makes you feel good to think about, oh wow, I could do that. Like for me, I've been thinking about this for a long time. And I'm like, oh, I could do psychic readings. That would be awesome. I could do that. And it took me forever to figure out that I even had psychic gifts. But once I woke to them, I was on that path. I kept taking classes, reading books, doing everything I could to learn about it. And I manifested this. And you can manifest it too. You have triumph and success and victory. Authority. Number 4, this is the Emperor. I think that's, he is well off financially. He's an emperor. He controls an empire. So he's well off financially. He's an authority figure. He runs his own business. You could be running a business and taking control of your life. Let's get tarot and clarify this. Okay, ooh. Page of Wands, exciting news coming in. Wow. Pages are messengers and wands are fire, passion. So you're going to get some information that really excites you, that really ignites passion in you. And I think it's awakening your true self. I think some of you are going to be walking away from a job that's not serving you, that's not fulfilling you, and you're going to grieve it because it pays the bills. It pays you really well. But if you, I think this card is saying, don't focus on what you're losing. Don't focus on that money you're losing, because what you're gaining is going to be so much better. Because if you would turn around and look at the full cups behind him, it would lead him across the bridge to the city where all the opportunities are. So don't let that get in your way. Who needs money? I'm kidding. I totally know about that. I totally know about grieving what I've lost. And if you've watched my videos before, I probably have mentioned that I got laid off last year, and that's when I had the calling to start this business. Because I tried it in 2021 and I just didn't have time to do it. I didn't have time to nurture it because I was working full time. So it made sense when I got laid off that I had the time to do it now. Okay, 2 of Wands, step outside your comfort zone. We talked about that in the love reading, didn't we? But he has the world in his hands and he's observing it and he's looking at it. And, the world's his oyster. He can go out and experience all these different opportunities. And I think that's just telling you, figure out what it is that really excites you. Figure out what way of making money excites you. And when you find that, and when you talk about it, you're so excited, you can be excited for minutes on end talking about it. That's it. You might have to learn some things. Like I said, I learned about using my psychic gifts. I learned what they were. I learned that I could see past lives. I learned that I could give people information. I learned a lot. But you're going to be leveling up your skills. And I think there's going to be a few different options that you're going to have, and you're not sure which one to pick. But like I said, the one that excites you is the one that's meant for you. Wholesome angel numbers. This is actually a really good reading, Sagittarius. I mean, I know we didn't get any we got one pentacle. We didn't get a whole lot of pentacles here, but there's success, there's triumph, there's going out and exploring the different things that you could do to make money. I took a lot of different classes when I was learning what I wanted to do, make money. Well, not even that, just it was a hobby, really. I took a tarot class. I took some spirit communication mentoring classes where we also talked about tarot and we talked about past lives. I took Reiki classes. I became a Reiki master teacher. I did a lot of classes and then decided what thing was right for me, which was tarot. Ooh. Sagittarius, these are really good cards. We have 911 inevitability. So I do believe that this is your soul's purpose. This is why you're on this earth. 55, shift. Your life is changing, and we already knew that. We already knew that you're going to take a leap of faith and do something different, which we did not get the Fool, but I'm saying that anyways, because the Fool is taking a leap of faith on a new adventure. And now I'm starting to pick up that this fear is you fear of leaving your job that's bringing you financial stability to do something that you absolutely want to do. And I'm not going to lie to you. It won't be easy. And if it's easy, I'm so happy for you, and I wish you the best if it's easy. And I hope it is, actually. But it's not always easy. Sometimes it's hard. You can't be afraid of hard work and hard times for a little bit to get what you want, to make your life better. You got support 333. This is friends and family helping you out, and your spirit team helping you out. My spirit team has been a great source of support for me. Doesn't hurt that my mom is one of them, but that's okay. All right, and then we have 000, new beginnings. Exactly what I said. You're going to take the leap of faith and start something new. This is amazing, Sagittarius. I wish you the very best. And if you need any tips or anything, I'd happy to share some of what I've learned in doing this. It's only been a few months, but I've learned a lot. So comment below. Sagittarius, let's see what the overall energy is for your health. Ooh. Strength. Okay. I'm picking up that maybe some of you have lost a spouse or a partner, life partner, something like that. I'm sorry, that cannot be an easy time for you. And I can see where you need strength for that. Even divorce or ending of a relationship is hard. And so I can only imagine, I mean, usually with a divorce or ending of a relationship, there's a lot of anger, there's a lot of other emotions, not just all grief and sadness. And they're probably, I mean, the stages of grief do include anger, so I can see that, but there's a sense of rejection with ending relationships and divorce where there isn't necessarily with losing a spouse. Okay. The healing with the fairies say trust your intuition. Okay. Trust your intuition. This is about health. And yes, grief and sadness can affect your health, your physical health. I know that. I've experienced that. I've experienced stress from toxic relationships affecting my physical health. So, yeah. shadow, number 18. This is the moon. There are things in the shadows that you don't know yet. It could very well be that there is some kind of a health condition popping up that you don't know about. It could be that you think, you know, you're having migraines, you're having a headache, and you don't go to the doctor and get checked out because it's just a headache, right? I'm hearing that if it keeps persisting and you keep having these headaches and they get worse in intensity, go to the doctor. It's not just a headache if that's happening. Okay. We have Triumph, number 7. We got that again. So yeah, going to the doctor, you're going to find out what these things in the shadows are, and you'll be able to take care of them and do something about it. Okay. And a lot of you, if you are dealing with grief and sadness, it's possible that you think the headaches are because you've been crying all the time. And that does happen. I know that I get a headache when I cry a lot. So I know that happens, and it's possible. But if it keeps persisting and it gets worse in intensity, like I said, go get it checked out. Okay. The waiting game. This is 2 of Wands. This particular card talks about planting the seeds that you want to manifest. This person planted seeds for a tree, and it's growing in the hourglass, and they're walking around the hourglass waiting for it to grow. I think that you're waiting to see if this is something that's going to require going to the doctor. Or you're waiting to get a doctor's appointment. If it's anything like where I live, it can take months to get into the doctor. Sometimes I can get you in a week, and that's nice. But when you need to get in now, thank goodness for urgent care. All I have to say. Okay. What is? But ultimately, trust your intuition on how you feel. Listen to your body. Your body knows how you feel, and your body tells you. And if it starts to scare you, go get it checked out. Okay, we got 7 of Pentacles. And this talks about choosing which one is going to be the best reward, or bring you the best rewards. So I'm kind of picking up that there are different health issues that you have to address. And you have to decide which one you want to spend your time and energy on first. Again, trust your intuition on that one. And remember, you have the strength to make it happen. You can overcome all of this. And I'm hearing you can heal your body with meditation. I'm sure there are YouTube videos out there. There's those the frequencies. There's lots of the videos with the frequency, different frequencies, like one for love, one for healing. There's like all these frequencies. Find those. There's solfeggio or something like that. I can't say it right. But those frequencies help you heal. Stand your ground and set up boundaries. Okay. I'm hearing if the doctors aren't looking into things, if they're just like, oh, it's this, and they're blowing you off and giving you a prescription, I'm hearing stand your ground, tell them no, there's something wrong. And if you have to, get a second and third opinion. Okay. And then we got the Tower. Things are going to change dramatically in your health. And I think if you let it go and don't do anything about it, it's going to change the direction you don't want it to go. So please do have it checked out. Please do be your own best advocate, because the doctors aren't always there for you. I hate to say that coming from the medical background, but yes, they aren't always. You have to be your own best advocate. Okay. Let's get some angel numbers. Just remember, though, you are strong. You have the strength to do this. And trust your intuition and stick to your guns. Stand up for you. Stand up for your beliefs. Stand up for yourself. Be your own best advocate. 1321 awareness. Be aware of your body. 427 authenticity. This is interesting to show up in a health reading. Be authentic. Okay. Or make sure the team that you're working with to improve your health, they're authentic. And make sure they are in harmony with you. 22 harmony. Make sure that they're people that you can talk to and relate to, and they want to take the time to figure out what's wrong with you or what's causing your dis-ease. Okay? And then we have 444 protection. Your spirit team is protecting you. They'll guide you along the way as long as you listen and listen to your intuition. They will guide you. Sagittarius, you are protected. You are loved. And thank you so much for allowing me to do this reading for you. I wish you the very best and brightest blessings.